What's up, y'all? It's Wednesday, about 11:30. I'm headed out here to check out some ammo today. I did swing by the Rural King one day this weekend and check out what they had. They had pretty much the same stuff, so I didn't do any filming in there, but hopefully they'll have some more stuff in here for us today. So let's head on in there and see what's going on. All right, y'all, in the Rural King, looks about the same. It's still got all these different kinds of 308 that y'all have seen before. Cheapest in here right now is at a Gila at $21.99. Still got the 4.65 PRC. Nobody wants it for $44.99. 45 ACP. All of that looks the same. I think the best deal right now on Full Metal Jacket is $25.99 in here on the Arms Core. 30 Super Carry is still sitting here. I believe the only couple boxes left is probably people bought it by mistake. They're probably trying to load it in something different. Several different types of 380 still. 40 Smith & Wesson looking pretty much exactly the same. That 44 mag's gone. I didn't figure it'd stay here much longer. 9mm, I believe it's exactly the same. Still got the same hollow points and Full Metal Jackets in here. Thank you, Full Metal Jacket. Cheapest right now in here is $17.99 on that Federal. Looks like the 22 is kind of slimming down. They still got some of this Arms Core at $3.99. That's the cheapest on the 22. Looks like they've added some Thunderbolts down there for $43. It's crazy how expensive Thunderbolts have gotten. 223 556 looks like it's about the same. The cheapest in here is that 223 at $11.99, so not a good deal on 223 556 in here. And then over here looks like they got some more of that 6.5 Creedmoor to 129 grain PowerPoint stuff for $28.99. Shot shells look about like they were in here last time. Still got that number 2 steel. The Target Load Gun Club number 8s are $9.99 and 7.5's $9.99. So Top Gun $9.99. So it looks like $9.99 is the cheapest Target Load right now. Still got a bunch of these 3-inch Foster slugs also. So about the same stuff as they had last time. All right, y'all, made it out to Rural King. Pretty much the same stuff in there that they've had for the last little while now. Definitely tons of it stacked up in there. So I think from here we'll head down here to the local shop, run in there and see what they got. Then we'll head back to the house and I'll show y'all what we ended up with. All right, it's pretty good stuff in here today. Some new stuff. HST 357 SIG for 29 bucks. Some more 500 Smith. They got the XTP factory stuff. 454 Casull. Bunch of different 10 mil. Some 44 mag there, a couple different kinds of that. They actually got some 41 Magnum here, some HSM cartridge semi-wad cutters, 210 grain for 52 bucks. I know somebody was asking about that the other day. Plenty of 45 as always. I think this looks about the same as the last time, but all this is 45. Bunch of 30 Super Carry. All this is 38 and 380. 380 up here. 32 auto there. Bunch of 357 Magnum, the PMC bronze for $28.99. Tons of 40, 9mm. They got the Blazer at $15.49 a box. Ton of powder in here. Enforcer, 296, 244, 110. They got a ton of powder in here. Enforcer 37, 296, that's 29 bucks. 244, 110, 2400. They got some little gun, long shot, a bunch of powder. It's the most I've seen in here in a while. 335, 6.5 CFE black. Some Silhouette 2200 HS6, 4198 and 4227. Looks like it's all anywhere from 26 bucks for that 4227, 29 on up to about 34, 39, something like that. But tons of different powder, tons of 22 as always, LR and mag. Bunch of different types of LR, some 17 HMR here. 17 HMR is 20 bucks. Bunch of different type of bulk pack 22 LR. I'm not gonna go through all of that, but they got a little bit of all of it. There's the 899 X-Tac 556 to 193, or they got the green tip for $10.99 still. Tons of different types of 300 blackout. Somebody was asking about that. It's anywhere from 22 bucks American Eagle to 30 some bucks for some really high-end stuff. All these hunting rounds, they still got that pretty much covered. 204, 300 blackout, 35, 30 here, some Nosler ballistic tip. Hadn't seen any of that. I might get some of that to try. Bunch of different 450 Bushmaster down here. 6mm Creedmoor. 6.5 Creedmoor, some 6.5 Grendel. I think somebody was asking me about that. They got a bunch of that. 6.8 SPC, looking at 30 bucks on that. Ultra Mag, 22, 250, 243. They got pretty much all the standard hunting rounds in here this time. 7mm 08, 7mm rim mag, several different kinds of that, anywhere from 36 bucks to 50 some bucks, depending on what kind. Some more 338 Lapua and 50 BMG. Shot shells, I think looks about the same as last time. A little bit of everything, 12, 20, 16, 28. So pretty much anything you can think of in here, they got a little bit of it. All right, y'all, we're back at the house. This one ought to be pretty short and sweet. It's going to be another light one this week. Before I jump right into it, if y'all would, reach down and hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you click that bell notification icon so you can get notified when I upload new stuff. All right, y'all, let's start with the Rural King. Honestly, Rural King's been kind of blah lately with their ammo. It's just been the same old stuff, and the prices have stayed the same or either crept up a little bit, other than the odd little sale and brand here and there. But anyway, one of the things they have that a lot of people don't at a fairly decent price, I guess, is the Winchester PowerPoint, this 6.5 Creedmoor 129 grain. Y'all have seen this before. It's the soft point stuff. I've bought some of this before. I've got a couple boxes of it, but since they got more in, I figured I'd go ahead and grab a couple more. This stuff is $28.99 per box, so not the greatest price, but for soft point Winchester PowerPoint, I guess that's not too terrible. Like I said, I wanted to grab a couple boxes since they've got it in there. You know, hunting season coming up, there's no telling what's going to happen. Honestly though, I'll tell you my opinion on it. I don't think we're going to see the hunting rounds disappear like we did last season. Now some of them, yes, like 30-30, and some of them more the ones that never really caught back up. But you know, like last season we had all the NATO rounds, and pretty much every other round was also hard to get a hold of, so it was depleting the hunting rounds. Well, this time, you know, we've got the NATO stuff, most handgun calibers and everything sitting on the shelf, so I really don't think it's going to be such a run on hunting ammo this year, but you never know what could happen. So I bought a couple more boxes of it anyway. Like I say, $28.99 a box for that. And then the only other thing I got from the Rural King was a couple boxes of this Gun Club target load. I got the 7.5 stuff. Nothing fancy on this. It's just regular old number 7.5 target load. I've got quite a bit of this, but I've got something to use with some shotguns that I've had for almost a year now, still in the box. I've been just hadn't had time, but with cool weather coming up, hopefully I can start using that some more, so I'm gonna need some more target loads. These were $9.99 a box, which is a perfect example of what I was talking about, prices staying the same or going up. I could swear these are just a few months ago, for 3 or 4 or 5 months ago maybe, were $7.99 a box. So maybe it was something different and I'm not remembering correctly, but at any rate, these were $9.99 a box. And then from my local shop this week, first thing I picked up was a few boxes of that PMC Bronze 357 Magnum they have in there. Y'all know I've been picking up some of this. I've got a good bit of this. I'm getting a little bit lower than I'd like to get, so I picked up a few more boxes. This is 357 Magnum 158 grain jacketed soft point, $28.99 a box, as y'all can see there. So not bad right now for 50 rounds of 357 Magnum. These aren't any kind of fancy rounds, and they probably don't perform the greatest out of anything but maybe some rifles. They are labeled for hunting, so you know you can't expect them to expand or do anything crazy out of revolvers. But the reason I bought these mainly is I just picked up a new tool that I've actually already tested at this point. Fantastic thing, let me just go on and tell you that. That's obviously in 357 Magnum, so I wanted to replenish a little bit of that. Like I say, $28.99 a box for those, so I got 3 boxes. And then the other thing I picked up at my local shop, which I wished I hadn't, well, not really, but kind of after I had gotten it, was a couple boxes of this Blazer 9mm 115 grain full metal jacket. They've got it marked down now to $15.49. That's going to be a normal price on this now, so $15.49 for Blazer brass 9mm is pretty doggone good right now. No shipping involved or anything. The reason I'm saying I kind of wish I didn't get any of this, and the reason I hadn't got a whole lot more from them, is they're actually going to put a few things on sale at the end of this coming week. Friday and Saturday, they're They're gonna have a pretty good sale going on with some 9mm. I want to say he told me it was gonna be 12 bucks, not Blazer, but I want to say Remington is what he said. I can't remember, but either 11 or 12 bucks a box. They're gonna have it down on too. Anyway, if any of y'all's, you know, locally or whatever, y'all heads up on that. They're gonna put some things on sale. A lot of their Leo trades also are gonna be marked down and several other things, so heads up on that. But that was it, y'all. Like I say, a pretty small haul this week, but like y'all have heard me say the last few weeks or months or so actually now, I'm not really bulking up. There's nothing I'm super desperate in need of. I'm just replenishing things that I am using, or when I see a good deal or something that I do need, I just pick it up. But let me know down in the comments what you think about the pickups this week and what kind of scores y'all might have made on some ammo. Y'all make sure to check out my affiliate links down below in the video description. You know the deal with that Amazon one. If you shop through there anyway, hit up that link first. You go straight through Amazon like normal, and anything you buy from anywhere on the site after that, I get a kickback from them towards the channel. The same goes for those Axle affiliate links. If you're looking for some fantastic ear pro, hit those links up and save a bunch of money instead of going straight through their site. I appreciate all my Range Gang members and every single one of y'all out there for supporting the channel. I got some really good stuff coming your way, including a couple new tools that I've already gotten, and I'm putting together something that should be pretty neat for some testing, swapping a few things around. So make sure y'all stay tuned for all that, and in the meantime, stay safe, stay prepared, and I'll see you soon.